morning guys, and welcome back to another episode of Day in the Life. Now today is Thursday the 29th of July, and it's around about 20 to 7. Now if you haven't already guessed by the quality of the intro, it's not me actually filming today. I have Lewis kind of shadowing me and filming with me today. We've got a couple of cool things planned, but yeah, right now we're going to head over to the coffee shop, grab some breakfast and stuff like that, and then we're going to head over to the office and get set up for the day. So I'll catch up with you when we're doing that. So breakfast is secured. Now for breakfast I'm having an oat latte and an almond, I'm not going to try and pronounce that again, almond croissant? Almond croissant. So typically I'll get an oat cappuccino, but whenever I get a cappuccino it's either too cold or there's not enough liquid in it. So if you get a latte and ask for chocolate on top, it's basically like a cappuccino, you get double the amount of milk. So that's just a little bit of free coffee based wisdom for you this morning. But myself and Tim are going to head into the office and get set up for the day, and then we'll catch up with you when we're doing that. So Jake's actually completely fluent in French. How do you pronounce it, Jake?
What are you trying to say?
Croissant.
Croissant.
Hey! you heard the people from someone who's fluent in French. So the time is around about 8:30. I've done all my prep work for the morning. We're all pretty much set up, and the markets, it's been relatively slow open to the morning in the markets. So around about this time on Thursdays, obviously depending on how busy the markets are, we'll usually sit down as a team, turn the lights off, close the blinds, chuck on the headphones, and do a little bit of breath work, breathing exercises and that kind of thing. So I personally do this every day. I think, doing a little bit of breath work, 5 to 10 minutes, just before you get started for the day, is a really good way to kind of regulate your emotional state, get yourself focused. It breaks up that kind of, getting up out of bed, traveling into work, and then being solely focused on the screens pretty much all day. Thanks for where to go. So yeah, I'll do this every single day, but on Thursdays, we sit down as a team for 10 minutes and do it with the headphones on, and just really kind of encourage, looking after your mental state, that kind of stuff. Nice. I always feel like you feel a bit sleepy when you come back, but you always feel energised at the same time, you know what I mean? Relaxed focus. Now I've actually placed an order in gold, so Lewis, if you want to come round. Now I'll do a kind of full breakdown and stuff like that probably at a later stage in the video, but just very briefly, on the daily chart on gold here, I don't know how well you can actually see this, but on the daily chart on gold here, we have a bullish engulfing candle just at the bottom of a down move, and I'm basically just looking to try and trade it up into this next swing point here. So if I just zoom out a little bit and throw a fib on this last little leg of price here, you can see we've got a 38.2 fib confluence right and around this little area of structure. We obviously have a little zone of resistance that we've broken up out of, and I've got a pending order in here just to that red line to try and take that market to try and buy that market as we dip back down, broken up out of this descending trend line as well. So ideally I'm just looking for price to drop back over the course of today's session, and then maybe into the New York to just see price try and continue up to just that next swing point. So I've got that order in the market. Gold is pulling off quite aggressively there at the moment, so whether we get a pullback or not, gold tends to be really, really directional when it gets going. So whether we get a pullback or not, got that order in the market, and of course if that gets filled or anything like that, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm looking at in the markets this morning. So the time is now around about 9:45. Myself and the rest of the lads are about to jump on a Zoom call with all of our members, basically to talk about what we're looking at in the markets for the day ahead. We'll talk about some fundamentals and stuff like that that are sort of emerging in the markets for the course of the day as well. And I'm also going to run them through this gold setup that I've actually got an order in as well. So we do these live calls pretty much every morning for about 30-40 minutes. It's a really good way to kind of get our members set up and ready for the day. So we're going to jump on with this now, and I'll check in with you guys after.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm kicking, I know. I'm on my phone, I'm walking along the country road.
Well prepared, mate. That's what I like to hear. I'm going to pass my mic over to Jake now.
Month on month, around 1.3%, year on year. For month July, 5.3%.
He always does this, he's like that, isn't he?
2.1%.
Thing is, if you mute him, if you mute him, you'll forget that he's muted, and then something will come out and you're like, what's happened? Some data come out and you forgot that you've muted Squawk. So, if Squawk's finished talking, I'm going to pass.
Euro pounds, it's been a bit of an unorthodox approach to this trade. We've got a daily SFP at this level. We've actually got MACD divergence as well. Not that's a majorly crucial aspect on the first time back. But all I'm trying to do is just maybe a break of this structure, just take it higher into either this daily FTA or even this naked level up here. It's not something that is like a normal play, but
10 seconds.
I do quite like the daily SFP there, so that's just my little take on that. Apart from that, I'm also looking at cable. I was looking at some price action around here, but I do understand this level is really nice on the 4 hour, so yeah, that'd be nice to see that cleared. But yeah, that's all from me. That's good.
Good stuff, good stuff. Keep an eye on that. I wouldn't be too, eager to just jump into stuff. Again, focus on that high quality execution, focus on that high quality trade process and management and stuff like that. It really, really is hard to go wrong. So guys, again, this is recorded so you can watch it back. If you have any questions, you can drop a message in the community or, private message any of us. We'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. But as always guys, take care, have a good day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Sorry.
So that is about 10:05 now. Relatively brief morning call this morning. I did go over that gold setup that I'm interested in, and that is recorded and uploaded for the members as well. Jake also broke down a setup that he had spoken about on yesterday's call on Aussie dollar, which played out absolutely to perfection. He didn't get an entry on it. I think some of the community members might have done, but it was a fantastic setup, played out pretty much perfectly, which is really, really awesome to see. Now, we do these live streams and stuff like that for our members every single morning. We do a £50 a month membership where you get all these live streams and you get daily guidance. We send out weekly workshop videos and all that kind of stuff as well, news announcements, whatever, for £50 per month. Now, you also get a 7-day free trial, so if you want to check that out, that's going to be top link in the description to check out our community and analysis pass. Whether you're an aspiring trader or you're already pretty much there and you're just looking for a community of like-minded traders, it's pretty much something for everyone at KV, so that's going to be top link in the description. But anyways, we've got a little bit of work to get on with, and then myself and some of the lads are going to move over to the whiteboard shortly. So usually once a week, myself and the rest of the team here at KB we'll take some screenshots of charts that we find interesting. You know, we won't put too many labels or anything like that on them, keep them black and white, and we'll chuck them onto a USB, we'll put them up on the whiteboard, and we'll sit around and have a bit of a team meeting where we'll discuss some slightly unorthodox trading ideas. You know, it's very easy to get tunnel vision and to think, you know, very linearly, and to have, you know, your market awareness effectively cut by thinking like that. You know, if you've learned a system and you've been trading that system for, you know, months or years or whatever it may be, you can very often sit in front of the markets for a full day, and the markets can move, you know, hundreds of pips, and you don't see any opportunity, despite the fact, you know, there is opportunity there. So we do these little creative sessions, you know, pretty much once per week. We'll sit around, we'll look at charts together and discuss those slightly, you know, unorthodox trading ideas, and see if we can come up with any ideas or patterns that we'd like to test. If we see a specific pattern play out multiple times, that's maybe not in our playbook, maybe not something that we would typically take, but we see it playing out quite often, we may get the idea and we may decide to go and, you know, back test that and see if there's actually an edge in it. So let's get on with it. I'm also on to my second coffee of the day, and of course I have my good luck sliders on, you know, for the improved strike rate. For those of you who've been following the day in the lives for a little while, you'll know that my sliders give me a 10% extra strike rate, so let's see how this goes. Darren, you ready? 5 minutes? You don't watch the minutes. Right. Give me 5 minutes, that's it. That's pretty long. Do you mind? You know? Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I don't like how you pancake day any day other than pancake day.
Tim, I've got some stuff to be getting to.
Okay. Push them up. Okay. That's how it usually goes in here. Just say things, just get ignored. Get walked in front of. Oh well. Okay. You ready, everyone? Okay. Just gonna start without Jake. That's it. So, and I just wonder, you know, as the range and price coming back to untested shooting star low, it's just.
I'll take that as well, but.
It's just quite a difficult one, and then obviously if the market trades down, you could argue, you know, there's a bit of a level in there that if we break down through structure, that's like the last low pre-break to that level. So are you getting in there when you stop above that? Target in here? Okay, so that's pretty much going to wrap up today in the office. It's around about 5 PM now, and I've just filled out my end of day journal for the day, kind of wrap up, going over, you know, how I've traded and all that kind of stuff today. So now what we usually do is myself and the team are going to hop over to the couches, and we're going to, you know, talk through with one another how our day went and how we got on, and then myself and Alex are going to head over to the gym. So let's go for that. So myself and Alex have just got to the gym. We're hitting a push workout tonight, so chest, shoulders, triceps. We've only got about 40 minutes, so we're going to keep it relatively high paced. Let's get to it.
that mean you lost that race?
Yeah, I lost that race. So it's currently the next day, it's Friday evening, it's about 8 o'clock. So I just wanted to give you an update. I have actually been filled on this order on gold. I don't know how well you can see that. We're out for food at the moment, but I've actually been filled on that order on gold. I won't be holding this over the weekend because I don't want to take that event risk, you know, in case we get a big gap or something like that on the Sunday Open. It could wipe me out for quite a significant loss. So I'm just going to monitor this over the next, you know, 1 to 2 hours, just leading into the close of the week. And I'll see where we are around, you know, 9:45, and then I'll most likely close it out whether we're in loss or whether we're in profit. So I'll keep you updated on that. We're going to get on, we're going to eat some of this food. And then I'll give you this update, and then you'll get back to the day in the life, which was actually filmed yesterday on Thursday. So it's currently about 20 to 10, and I am still holding this gold position here. If I just take you onto the chart, it's actually looking all right, but you know, I don't want to hold this over the weekend. I just don't want to take that event risk. So what I am going to do here is I am actually just going to close that out for about $275 profit. So that's a workout wrapped up, guys. Towards the end there, you'll see Alex and myself had a little race, and he beat me in my own day in the life video, which I thought was, you know, a little bit unnecessary and rude. So I'm kind of rethinking the whole friendship and that kind of thing at this moment in time. But as always, guys, you know, a little bit of a different style of day in the life video today, you know, having Lewis follow me around and stuff like that. So hopefully you did enjoy it. If